Hello everyone! So finally here I am doing the coffee and the chat with my first guest, Christine B Phelan, singer-songwriter from Cork City. Apparently coffee and the chat has to be renamed to something like drinks and chat because Cork was hit by a heat wave. We have 30 degrees and we could not handle coffee or we would be dead on the ground probably. So it's drinks and the chat, and our drinks are water. So thank you very much for agreeing to come and do this for me, because this is also my first one, so you're going to be my guinea pig. Would you introduce yourself first,
yes.
People that maybe don't know you?
So my name is Christine B Phelan and I am a singer-songwriter from Cork City, and that's it.
I'm sure that's not it.
Well, I play, I write, I record, I release stuff and gig and...
So you're writing your original music?
Original music, yeah. I do some covers, but originals is my main thing.
When did you start with music?
Well, when I was a kid I was just listening to music, probably like just my dad's records. I had Beatles, Rolling Stones, the Bee Gees, basically everything. And then I think I did a bit of singing in school, like in choirs and karaoke and little things like that. But it wasn't actually until I was 21 that I started a band called Parallel, and I was a singer in that band and writer, and yeah, we lasted about 6 years, and then I went solo.
Wow, 6 years for a first band is pretty good actually.
Yeah.
How many people were in the band and what kind of music did you do?
There was 4 of us in the band, and we did covers for a few years, just covers in pubs, and then we went into original and we started writing, and we released, I think, 3 CDs, and there's a music video on the YouTube
somewhere.
Yeah.
And if I can find it, I will put it down into the comments below so that you can check it out. How did Christine's career start? What kind of music did you do with this band?
So the original music was kind of folk pop, I guess, light rock, kind of jazzy.
And you have moved on to...
What I do now, it's hard to describe it. I think folk pop again, but it's a lot different. It's a lot more soul, kind of, bit of country. I have a friend that calls some of my songs gypsy songs. I don't know why, but maybe that resonates somewhere with people. I don't know, gypsy music.
Maybe they're happy.
Yeah, I think it's the chug in the songs, you know.
Very good. And how many CDs you have released now yourself?
So I have Sapphire came out first. It's my first EP. That was 3 years ago, I think. Yeah, 3 years ago. And then Mind Games, oh my god, I couldn't think of the name of it, which I just released before Christmas.
That's great. This heat wave is actually making Christine forget about what the name of her own album was. Nice.
And yeah, the other night I played the song and I couldn't think of the name of it, and it's the name of the CD. Yeah, Mind Games.
And by the looks of this, I'm losing the actual ability to speak English, so we can just blame it all on heat.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all getting a bit mad, we're not used to it.
Yeah,
here.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Did you have musicians in your family, or where did you get your influences? All from listening to your dad's CDs?
Just listening to music, yeah. That's it. Just listening, and that's kind of how I learned. I didn't really have lessons.
And in music, who do you find have been your biggest influences?
There's a massive list. I'd say my favourite songwriter or my favourite lyricist is probably Brandy Carlisle. You know her?
Yeah.
I love her music, her songs.
Pretty interesting choice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely love her. But then I also like Gillian Welch, Lucinda Williams, Imelda May. Yeah, so much. Even older stuff, Carole King.
Did you go through phases of liking completely wall-to-wall different kind of music, or were you always kind of on the same track?
Well, I like most types of music in general. Like I like punk rock, and I like anything Motown, soul, blues, jazz, everything, almost everything.
Pretty much same like myself then, because like I find that pretty much every band has something that is like interesting, even if you don't kind of maybe love it completely or something. You see why they are popular,
Yeah,
and
you can
you see,
appreciate it.
yeah, exactly, you can appreciate different types of art and different types of music.
Yeah.
So if you wouldn't be a singer, songwriter, who would you be? What do you think? What are
would
your
I
other
be?
hobbies, or what would you like to do then? Let's say music wouldn't exist tomorrow, which would of course mean that we would all be very sad. But let's say that would be the case.
I'd say my second thing would probably have been something in film.
As in
When
acting?
when I was younger, I probably would have said acting number one, but now I'd say probably more behind the camera or like producing or directing or something like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I love movies, so.
Yeah. I've always liked the costume department of the movies.
Oh yeah, that's
Really,
cool.
yeah. Especially when it comes to like movies that are like old movies and all that. It's
Yeah,
like medieval
cool.
stuff. Yeah. But like to get the details right or something.
Yeah.
That's I think.
Yeah.
I actually like to find the movie mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, when they have
Oh,
worn
little-
something that didn't exist in a certain time
Yeah.
period or something.
See someone with like a digital watch or something in ancient Rome.
Yeah, exactly. You like movies as well, though, and series. What
Yeah.
types of movies and series do you like?
Mainly like thriller, horror, anything weird. Anything weird, yeah. But then I like standard stuff as well, comedy, drama,
Yeah.
action. But yeah, like if I had to go to a shelf, I would probably pick out a thriller or a horror.
Looking at you, you look so sweet. You wouldn't think that you would go for the horror shelf first. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, Nightmare on Elm Street's my favourite movie
Wow.
of all time. So,
I actually remember when I saw it in the age when I shouldn't have seen it. I actually saw it in my dream, and it was pretty scary then.
really? Yeah, I watched it the other night, and yeah, I was like, I can't believe I usually find this scary, but it was. In its time, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, I was about 6 when I saw it, when I shouldn't have seen it,
Yeah.
because I think that I was peeking into the room when
Yeah.
my parents were
Oh.
watching it or something like
Little
that. So.
sneak peek.
Yeah, exactly.
Traumatized them.
Exactly. So, how do you find coping with this heat wave and
Oh,
playing the guitar in this heat wave?
I think even if it wasn't a heat wave, it was mildly sunny, I'd be the only person in Cork complaining because I don't like the sun at all. I
Why?
don't like the heat, I don't like the sun.
Most people are kind of delighted,
I
even though
know.
by now they
I
are
know,
starting
they're
to
getting
get like,
fed up. Yeah.
oh,
No, I have really bad hay fever, so in general, I don't really like summer.
yeah.
I know everyone
It
hates to hear
makes
that,
sense
but
though.
I don't
No,
like
it makes sense though, because if you have the hay fever, you would probably, well,
Yeah.
Antarctica wouldn't probably be the best
No,
choice.
that would be
either, but-
heaven.
Yeah, okay.
But like, this isn't too bad in the park, but where I live in the countryside, it's just fields of hay, and yeah, I'm normally destroyed.
Yeah. So sometimes you have to like quit some quick gigs or something like that because of that in the
Yeah,
summertime.
unfortunately.
But then
If it's
more-
really, really bad, but no. I'd normally struggle through it, and people have to sing me, like listen to me sing with like a blocked nose and itchy eyes.
yeah, well, sometimes you're saying that you have blocked nose, but I've never heard you with a
No?
blocked nose.
Yeah,
So
okay. I must be good at hiding it.
yeah, probably experience.
Well, I can
experience.
breathe today for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah,
That's
it's
good.
nice, but I don't like the heat. It's gross.
That's very good. So we relocated. We should have done it earlier because it's very nice and quiet here. See, there's absolutely nobody around. We are in complete wilderness. Wilderness? In the middle of the city. Yeah, no, but at least there's nobody around. So Christine is going to play us a song,
Yes.
which will be very nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to
It
decide,
will hopefully wake you up, you know, with all my blabbing in the meantime.
trying to decide what I do faster. So
Maybe fast then to wake them up.
I'm
So
gonna
wake up,
wake
people.
up everyone in the park. Probably.
And I'm going to kind of slide out of the picture because a little bit, because I actually noticed that I'm not so good turning this camera towards Christine. Sometimes you're half in the picture.
That's
And
alright.
something like that, because I'm so used to kind of holding it in the angle when I'm vlogging or something, that I'm kind of having to hold it the other way now. So anyway, I'm
different.
sliding out. I'm gone.
No, don't go. Don't leave me.
Okay, I'm kind of here
Come
somewhere.
back. Yeah, let's
So
go.
yeah.
Okay.
Play! Just
okay.
play that note!
Nice TED ref.
For the tail, yeah.
Okay, I'll do something fast. And I apologise to everyone for the noise in the park, but
Nah, they will enjoy it.
fast means loud usually. It's gonna get loud. probably tell you what it's about or whatever.
Do.
Well, it's called Dark Passenger.
Dark Passenger.
Yeah, it's a new song, and it's a song about you know, your vices, whatever it is in life that you think you need to rely on and you don't. I don't know, it could be anything, it could be drink, it could be drugs, it could be anything at all.
Jellies.
Could be jellies. Yeah. And this is basically the voice of that thing talking. So it's in
Cool. So your addiction or your vice talking to.
Yeah. Or just your insecurities, the thing that's telling you, no, you can't do this, you need me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, and Dark Passenger is a Dexter reference, if you watched the show.
Dexter? Yeah, I did.
So, not that I'm a serial killer, but that's what he calls the voice.
Not yet, anyway.
No. Okay. Shh. Yeah, settle down, everyone.
I would clap, but I can't because I'm going to drop this camera.
I'm sorry.
They should clap there. Well, and actually, what a disgrace! I should actually wear Christine B Phelan's t-shirt.
Who's this Metallica part?
Metallica, yeah, exactly. Who are they? No, I love them. But yeah, do you have t-shirts, merchandise, something like that? Actually,
on
that's
request, sure. Anything can be done.
Okay.
No, I don't have a merch store. I have CDs.
Do you plan to do some kind of merch store or something?
I don't know, maybe like badges and stuff and stickers, like little things like that. I'd say t-shirts are probably out of the budget for a while. Who knows? Who knows? If if somebody wanted a t-shirt though, I get one made for them.
No, you should think about it, because it would be cool actually, you know, on the gig.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. Probably at first, yeah, but it would be cool in the same time. Plus, I could have actually worn Christine's t-shirt, not Metallica's t-shirt, and but then I'm going to wear Christine's t-shirt when I'm interviewing Metallica.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
They'll be like, wow, I love your t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Not that, Metallica. For some reason they haven't come back to me yet about the interview, you know, but I'm sure that they will soon. It's just my email has gone lost in post.
Definitely. Maybe your inbox is full.
Yeah.
From all the other Metallica-like bands that are...
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Do you want to play us one more song, or...?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, cool.
Great. And this song now that you played, and that's going to be on the new album. There's going to be a new album?
Not for a while. Like,
but
I only just brought Mind Games out, and I'm quite happy with that. So I'm kind of touring that at the moment. But you know, filling the set, I'd like to fill it with originals. So I wrote some new ones, and just because there's lots of videos of Mind Game songs already kind of floating around, I thought I could do some new ones today. But when eventually there is a new CD, that will be on it, and so will this. I'd say maybe another year before a new one.
Cool. So it will be long waited, but worth it.
Yeah.
Cool. So what's the second song?
So this is called Superhero.
And I heard this one, and it's very, very cool. So I'm fading away again.
Bye. If I was a superhero, I'd teach you how to fly. Hold you in my arms, and I would tell you that everything will be alright. You'll be bigger than the bottle, and stronger than the sword, and you will cut down all those dragons when they bite you with their words. And there is not a single battle if you wait that you can win. To be a fighter, a survivor, look within. Fighter, survivor, look within. If I was a firefighter, pull you through the flames, hold you up above the smoke, and tell you to think little of their bitter minded. You'll be bigger than the bottle, and stronger than the sword, and you will cut down all those dragons when they bite you with their words. And there is not a single battle if you wait that you can win. Fighter, survivor, look within. To be a fighter, survivor, look within. had been. I'd say there's much more to come, but you'll get through it. Hold your head up high, your shoulders back, and sing. You'll be bigger than the bottle, stronger than the sword, and you will cut down all those dragons when they bite you with their words. And there is not a single battle if you wait that you can win. To be a fighter, a survivor, look within. You'll be bigger than the bottle and stronger than the sword. Cut down all those dragons when they bite you with their words. There is not a single battle if you wait that you can win. To be a fighter, a survivor, look within. To be a fighter, a survivor, look within.
Woo. That was beautiful. Very, very good. Even better than when I heard it in Acrylic.
Oh.
Yeah. So, if somebody looking at this video now is maybe not aware still who you are, how to find you,
Despite the t-shirts everywhere.
exactly, then how did I find you? How did I find your music? Where are you?
Okay, so I have a website,
Mhm.
www.christinebphelan.com.
Okay, it's going to be in the description. I'm going to add it there, so you can
cool.
just go and click on it.
And I'm on Facebook as Christine B Phelan Music. Add me, like me, please. Send me a message, say hi. Where else am I? I'm on Instagram, Twitter, all those places. I'm not very good at them. Yeah.
And if somebody would
But
like
I'm
to
there.
send their little star 6 to 12-year-old to your Glee
Oh, yes.
camp or something like
Yeah,
that.
gleeclubpark.com.
Okay, so that will also be in the description. So you can all go and check out her music and support her creative activities. So I like that your cap is so happy color.
Yeah, it's tie-dye.
Very cool. So yeah, I guess that's it, because now we're going to just chill in the sunshine. We stayed in the shade because, you know, doing the video and squinting our eyes would not be very, very fun.
No.
We can still
still
hear
hear
these.
the
We can still hear
nightclub
these
going on
youngsters,
over
yeah.
here.
So maybe we go and join them.
Yeah. Will we? That'll make them leave.
No. Oh yeah. Jeez, that's what we should have done
should have gone
before.
dancing around
That's
them,
how we. That's how we should have gotten rid of them. No. The spark is theirs as well. Yeah. Well, at the moment.
We're starting a petition.
Yeah. Now it's time for you to show me some chords, and for this pleasure we are going to switch off because this is going to be pretty horrific.
Oh.
Thanks very much
Thanks,
again
guys.
for
Thank you for having me.
appearing in my video.
Thanks for
and
having me.
big
So
hug.
exciting.
Bye everyone. Hopefully this will become a series, so look forward to the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so you also mentioned pets, that you would take pets to the desert island.
Yeah.
What pets do you have?
I have 2 dogs and a cat. My dogs are Chloe, Springer Spaniel. Sandy is a Labrador, and Ripley is my cat.
Ripley.
I love my babies. Yeah.
Where did the name come from?
Where do you think it came from?
Give me a clue.
It's a movie.
Tell me the story of their names.
Okay, it came from Alien.
Mhm.
Ripley is from Alien, but Chloe and Sandy, I don't know if they're both Chloe and Sandy are rescues, my dogs. Yeah, they're kind of just fit.
So Alien would be one of your favorite movies?
It's actually not. it's a good movie. It wouldn't be.
But just at the time when you got her.
When we were thinking of names, I was like, oh, that totally suits her. So She's really cute.
Why?
I don't know.
I actually don't want to know
She's
now.
a black cat and she's really little, and I don't know, we just thought it was cute. Literally.
That's good reason. Good reason. What other hobbies do you have?
Looking at the people's dog over there, they've got a little chihuahua, it's so cute.
Oh yeah, there's actually a lot of dogs in this park. This weather really gets people out,
Yeah.
and all sorts of people.
Yeah. I'm one of those people that linger around people with animals hoping that I can pet them, you know.
Yeah. Same here, kind of. Oh, this one is very good.
I have,
Unfortunately, I can't show other
No, I
people's
know.
dogs in the video. But,
yeah.
but we'll try to kidnap them later on.
I should
That-
brought my dog.
And
Actually, no, my
whoever
dogs are
just
crazy.
heard that we are going to try to kidnap them dogs later,
Oh no,
you didn't hear it.
no,
We didn't say it. No. We wouldn't do such a thing anyway.
definitely not. Mwah. I think there's a yoga class in the garden.
Oh, yeah, we are also interrupting somebody's yoga class. Or, no, they are interrupting. We were here first.
Yes.
Do you play it to us later on?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Cool. Do you have something in mind that you would like to play?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, Mind Games is my EP that I have out at the moment, but I think there's plenty videos online of me doing a song off that, so I might do something new. But you've heard it, so it's not you to you.
Yeah, it's something new that you played in Alchemy? Very nice. That's a good choice, I think. So, before I will give you a little bit more time to kind of think what you want to play and all that.
Again.
Yeah, get into the spirit of it. So I'll ask, who would you like to meet? Out of, like, I'm not just thinking of, like, say, musicians or something, but just in general, anyone, dead or alive. If you could meet somebody, like.
I could meet somebody. No, there's the whole never meet your heroes thing. I'm kind of afraid to meet people that I admire in case I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I think
It's
that's
just
always
like-
the case,
yeah.
because you'd like them to be what you want them to be and what you
Yeah.
have always thought that they are, and then if they turn out to be something different, then it's
Yeah.
like, oh.
My favourite actor is John Cusack, and I would
No
love to see
way.
him. Yeah.
Oh my god, I was just talking to somebody the other day that John Cusack is so underrated actor.
Oh my god.
I think, you know, the Runaway Jury,
Mhm.
the book by John Grisham.
Yeah.
That was actually my first book that I read by John Grisham, and I actually totally loved that movie
Yeah.
as well. But then again, like, he's playing in a lot of kind of
Yeah.
not so good movies, kind
He's
of
been in
B-rated
some
movies.
average.
Yeah. But Identity.
But his good movies are really good.
Yeah,
you know?
Identity, I like
Yeah,
very
I
much.
watched that actually just recently. I had seen it years and years ago, when I was, I don't know, a young teenager,
Mhm.
and I don't think I got it at the time. So when I watched it recently, I was like, "This is genius! It's so good."
Yeah.
And 1408 is another good one.
What movie?
1408, Stephen King.
I actually haven't seen
Really
it. I have heard of it, but I haven't seen
Yeah,
it. And I didn't
really
know
good.
that he's playing in it, so
Yeah, and
it goes
it's
into my
almost,
never-ending list.
It's almost just him. Like Samuel L. Jackson is in it, and another person or two, but they're very briefly in it. He's kind of carrying the whole film himself. It's really good.
Okay. You know the way people are sometimes saying that there has to be more than one kind of main actor in the movie to make it a good movie, but like, and so many people are saying that like
Not
only
that
Tom
big.
Hanks in Castaway can do it. But
Yeah.
actually, it's not true.
No.
There's several movies that are out there
Yeah.
that are good. With
That one
actors.
is weird and brilliant, and it's if you like anything Stephen King's written that has been made into a movie, I think you'd like it. Yeah, it's creepy.
Very good. Have you seen The Moon? That's also with just kind of one person pretty much playing
No.
in it. Good. I like it. It's yeah. But then again, I like all the space movies, be it good or bad. But
Yeah.
no, I do think it's good. Like,
Oh, I probably like that too. Definitely.
yeah, you should watch it. So, see, another suggestion, and I have to see that movie then.
Yeah, 1408.
Exactly. So, wanna play something to us? Do you want her to play something to you? Yes, yes. The crowds are going wild.
It's like we were meditating next to us.
Yeah, the meditating people are going wild. Maybe we will move a little bit. Yeah.
Or it could be like
But
Kumbaya
we're
or
here
something.
first.
In the
Come
middle.
on.
No, but there's an entire class of people.
Okay. They should have asked us. We obviously did something really
Do
important
something like
here.
release.
Yeah.
know,
Oh yeah. Play the
soft and
I don't even know what. Play just
kumbaya.
one soft E or something. Yeah. No, then they would just think that we are mocking them. So no, we can't do that at all.
Try to be part of the gang.
Yeah, we'll find another place to move to, and then she's going to play to us. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about your career and about your gigging. What was your first ever gig that you would actually consider a real gig?
My first gig was with my band Parallel. We played in Ballylanders,
Where's that?
County
Anders?
Limerick.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Not far from Mitchelstown. Yeah, it was fun. I was nervous.
Did you have many friends that turned up, or did your family
I
turn
had
up
some
for
family,
the first one to
I had
support
some
and
family,
everything?
yeah.
How did it go?
It was a cover gig, like, so it was all covers.
Okay. And
Yeah.
how did it go?
Good, yeah.
What's your favorite places where you have been gigging? Like where would you go anytime, literally?
to play?
Yeah.
I probably the number one. Like I've played in the Cavern in Liverpool a few times with the IPO festival, and I love that. It's just, the buzz there is so good.
Is it usually busy there?
Yeah. It depends what section you're in. Like the first time I played there, I played in the front bar, and there's a lot of kind of like flowing people, as opposed to like a sit and listen audience. But that's cool. And then in the back room, it's a big stage, and sit and listen. So that's why
now
I did
you're
that
in the
this
back
year.
room.
I did both, and then there's a pub across the road, and that's kind of sit and listen as well.
Very good.
Nice.
And you have been there many times, so.
I went the last 2 years in a row.
Very good.
International Pop Overthrow Festival.
Very good. And what about Ireland itself? What's your favourite places here to gig?
I probably say the Alchemy, because I've only played there twice, but both times it's been really, really nice. The Alchemy on Barrack Street. That was really nice. You can kind of make the gig your own. And
Yeah. Oh, I
people
found Alchemy Cafe. Like I came to listen to you there, and I thought that it was a very, very nice place. Like
Yeah.
even just for going out and listen, we have the music here. The youngsters in the park have music with them,
I'm gonna
probably
start my
entertaining
music now
us.
and compete with them.
How fun! Yeah, yeah. We can be louder. We are cooler too.
We are way cooler.
But they are taking clothes off. Oops. We can't compete
Don't
with that.
know that.
No. No, and we can't compete with that either.
No.
So, just a few of these questions now that you'd always be asked somewhere at some time. Like, for example, if you would have to go to the deserted island, like, what would be the 3 things that you would take with you?
Things or people?
Things. People are not allowed.
Okay, so just me and my things.
Just you and your things.
Do we have electricity?
Deserted island, like?
I know, but
No.
right. So then there's no point in taking the phone, because it'll only last for 2 minutes.
Yeah, and even if there would be, then there wouldn't probably be the coverage area there.
Yeah,
So
true.
the electricity wouldn't help much
Okay,
either.
so I take my guitar and do my dogs count as people?
No,
Can I
but
take
they
my
don't
pets?
count as things.
Do they count as things?
No, but they don't count as things. They're alive.
This is really hard. Right, guitar,
Another guitar and somebody
a
else's
spare
guitar.
guitar. You see that, like, it's God, electricity, man. I'm like,
No, we are
something
so
to play
dependent
music
on
on,
it,
but
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
got
like
the guitar. I don't know. Maybe something to write my songs in my songbook. I have a little notebook. Songbook. And a photograph, I suppose, of the people that I can't bring.
oh, that's a good one. It's actually a good one. If you can take the people with you and the dogs with you, then
Just sit there crying on an island,
album.
looking at them.
and writing songs to them into a songbook. And yeah, well, hopefully the deserted island isn't gonna happen.
No, hopefully
But
not.
some kind of a holiday. Wow. I hope that YouTube isn't going to copyright us for this noise that is on the background, but I doubt that this one actually has a copyright.
No.
Yeah. You also teach singing. You should teach them singing.
Yeah.
Then they wouldn't play this.
Hard self-control.
How did you get into teaching singing, and who do you teach it to?
I had a 9 to 5 for maybe 15 years. One place for like 9.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously I always wanted to be a full-time musician.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, after all that time, I just thought that's what I'm going to do. So I quit my job and I decided to be a full-time musician, so I gig almost every weekend.
Mm-hmm. I don't know which one is yours, so I'm just going to drink one.
And original gigs. And then I thought, I can't survive on just that. So I started my own business last year, Christine B Phelan Music, and I basically, on Saturdays, I have a thing called Glee Club for kids in Mallow, which is near enough where I live, and I teach like 6 to 12-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
We do singing and performance and games and stuff. And then I do private lessons from my home as well.
Oh, very good. How does the Glee Club work? Do you have the same people coming all the time for a kind of extended period of time?
They're 6-week terms, so like they say there's 15 kids, you know, 8 of them might be in the next term, and there'll be some more new kids, and yeah, all the terms are separate, so you can join anytime.
Oh, okay. So, for example, if somebody kind of rings up, and can they only come for one session as well if they want, or would that
for
be
one
kind of
term?
Not really for one term.
For one session, they won't really get
how
much
many
out of it.
sessions would be one term?
6 weeks. So
6 weeks.
6 Saturdays, yeah. It's on holidays for the summer at the moment, so I'm doing some summer camps. And then after that, it'll be back in September.
Or did you do summer camps last year as well, or is this your first time?
No, this is my first time to do it.
And you haven't actually done one yet, you're just looking forward to it now? This will be interesting.
Yeah,
How long does that last?
It's for a week, Monday to Friday, 9:30 to 2:30, so should be fun.
Very good. Very good.